What is up, everyone? It's Justin Parnell back again with more Historic Brawl, and we have our last new commander from Alchemy Brothers War, and that is Crucias, Titan of the Waves. So Crucias is a 3/3 human pirate for 1 black and a red, with the ability at the beginning of your end step you may discard a card. If you do, create a treasure token and choose Ambitious or Expedient. If you choose Ambitious, seek a card with greater mana value than the discarded card. If you choose Expedient, seek one with lesser mana value than the discarded card. So, at the end of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, you search for a card with either a higher or lower mana cost. And that includes lands, which is notable because if you discard a 1, then you can get a land. Or a 0 if you have any zeros in your deck, but we don't because we always want to make sure that we hit lands if we're discarding a 1. If you discard something and want something bigger, then you can just choose that option. This is actually kind of a crazy commander. I didn't really realize how powerful this was until I started playing with it. You do this ability every time, okay? You do it every time because you get a treasure token for it every single time. And we have constructed our deck in a way that we obviously have taken advantage of the discarding and included all of the Madness cards on Arena. Yes, all of these. Every single one of these cards has Madness. And Madness is an ability that says when you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its Madness cost or put it into your graveyard. So when you discard one of these cards, you can pay its Madness cost. Back in my day, 20 years ago, we used to call this invoking Madness. You would invoke the Madness cost. So when you discard, if we discard Kitchen Imps here, even if we don't have any lands or mana available, we discard it, we make a treasure, and then we can pay that black for the Madness cost with the treasure we just made to play Kitchen Imps for free and get a new card out of our deck. It's kind of nuts. Either way, you want to have a lot of things at the bottom of the curve, the 1s, 2s, and 3s. But then you have a little bit of things at the top, 4s and 5s, because this is going to be the meat of what you're doing, because you're going to be playing cards as frequently as you can. However, there's one notable thing. Once you get to a 5, if you discard it, you're going to be limited to 4 cards. Revolutionist, which is the Madness card that costs 6. Forge Fire Automaton, Friction Flesh Scourger, and Portal to Phyrexia. And you might be thinking, well, those are pretty expensive cards for a deck that looks like it has a low curve. Yes, that's true. However, with making a bunch of treasures, if you're not using them, you're actually kind of creating treasures pretty fast. And once you get one of these, you can just start going up the chain to make sure that you get one of your heavy hitters pretty much every game. I didn't play as much around with the tutoring aspect of Crucias, but you definitely could. This was something I kind of discovered late in the process, but I really liked how the deck was doing lower to the ground. But just know, if you want to focus on having a couple of 6s, a couple of 7s, a couple of 8s, a couple of 9s, you can really focus on making sure that those cards are tutored, or really at any mana cost, because you can really wherever you stop having the chunk of your cards, anything above that, you can make sure that you can tutor those. So if you want to stop at 4, you could have a couple of 5s and make sure that you always hit those. Either way, Crucias is awesome. I've talked about it enough. Let's get into the games and start madnessing people. But before we get into the games, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep seeing this sweet, sweet content every week. Alright, we are on the play against Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and we have 3 lands, which is good for Crucias, and of course we have a Madness card right off the bat, and another Madness card, so we're going to do the thing. We're going to do the dang thing. And even if Crucias happens to die to Chandra, well, I do like a Faithless Looting. Do I want Faithless Looting? I think I don't. I think I don't. Notably, Crucias seeks the card, which means it pulls it directly out of your deck, and you don't necessarily need to have or the deck doesn't shuffle when you do that. Okay, here we go. And we are going to discard Blazing Rootwalla. And see, over here, it actually says greater than or less than. So we're obviously going to do greater than to get something more than 1. And we got a 4. And then, oh, we have a madness? How convenient. How convenient that we have a madness thing. They could kill Crucias. Destroy an artifact? Sure. That is more than fine. We'll play Blazing Rootwalla. Now we got some big we got some big stuff here. And I think I really don't like getting rid of our madness, so we're gonna just we're gonna get in for 3. Now if they have another sweeper, that deals 3, that's going to be unfortunate. But we can play Crucias, and then we can still play Kitchen Imps, discard it, and still draw another card. Okay. Chandra. They're going to have to pay dearly, and then Chandra will indeed bite the dust. Indeed is going to bite the dust. Well, let's go ahead and just attack Chandra for 1. Get her on out of here.
Well, that was a disaster.
Alright. Then we're going to play Crucias. We're going to go to our instep. We're going to discard Kitchen Imp. We're going to get something greater. Oh, madness? Yes, I would like to pay that madness and sacrifice this treasure. We still have all of these cards in our hand. And we got more Chandras. This Chandra can do 2. Oh, they're pitching their entire hand? That is... a mistake. Was the word I was looking for. We're on the play against Soul of Windgrace, and this is an easy mulligan. We have 1.5 lands. Okay. This is certainly better. We will keep... We're going to lead with this... this black land so we can Inquisition on 2 and play our Desert of the Fervent out. I would say that it is... let's play this Bloodfell Caves instead. I would say it's unlikely we're going to... Oh, now, that's, Dark Ritual, you say. Dark Ritual. That's just going to speed up the process. I think I want to get a Braid. Which is going to be against my better judgment, but... maybe we can get a quick portal to Phyrexia. We really want... Okay. Alright, let's play Crucias. And we're gonna discard and go up. Greater. Oh, Awaken the Erstwhile. This is actually kind of a spicy one. It's kind of a spicy one. Everyone discards their hand and then you make 2/2 zombies. Everyone makes that many 2/2 zombies. Looks like they're not playing Corvold. Oh, they're putrefying. That's disappointing. Oh, we were going to have it too? Disappoint. Disappoint. Let's... Alright, we'll get rid of this. We'll go lesser. We don't really want, because 5 is the top of our curve, so we would get 6 or 7, and we don't really want those. We could just play Soul of Windgrace. Then we get to Alchemist Greeting at the end of our turn, which is a super sweet one. Or they could play Corvold. They'd have to, you know, Dark Ritual. Then they have to sacrifice a land. May or may not be worth it. Survey says it absolutely is. If we have a way to kill this Corvold, that would be pretty sick. We obviously don't yet, but we might. We just might. They... Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Liliana, this is going to draw a concession.
Happy to help, but I'm tough. Your friends have to leave.
They do get to, you know, Insatiable Gorgers. That's just another Madness card. We'll keep that. All right, attack, and then we get to discard Necro Gorger. We're gonna find something smaller, lesser, but then oh no, Necro Gorger. That's crazy. We can just cast this for Madness. How convenient. And then they have to discard a card. They are going to discard a land. Presumably they're going to play with Ramunap Excavator. Man, if they play Soul of Windgrace and we can blow it up, I'm surprised they're sticking around after this. I mean, I can respect it. We will discard the Bog. Okay. Insatiable Gorgers. This cannot attack this turn, so we will plus. We're going to discard the Alchemist's Greetings. And, yeah. It's time. We're going to go to attacks. Just for 3. And into turn, we're going to discard the Insatiable Gorgers. Let's... Do we want a 5? Yeah, let's get a big. Let's get something big. All right. Pretty good, and obviously, Horror of the Broken Lands. We can cycle. If they don't, maybe they kill this Necroglyph. Who knows? We're likely to cash in this Liliana, but the value is simply too much. The value for the Soul of Windgrace deck was too much. Love to see it. All right, we have our nemesis, Rusko Clockmaker. This is a fine hand. I like a Unburden. If we can like catch them, obviously they can redraw out of it, which is less fun. Ooh, Dying to Serve is actually pretty great. Dying to Serve is pretty great. I don't think maybe I just want to. You know what? I think we just. Normally I don't want to do this, but I think beating down is important. Certainly not going to beat them in the long haul. The longer the game goes, the less likely we are to win. Alright, let's get out Dying to Serve. And then we'll Crucias. Probably going to get rid of this Sweltering Suns. Duress. That's fine. Graveyard Trespasser is the only thing I want. And now we get a zombie! Thank you. Thank you for the zombie. That is so kind. They obviously agreed that Unburden was not what they were looking for. Ah, that is pretty slick here. Let's pay 3. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's just see what we got going on. Spell Pierce, huh? Yeah, let's pay the 2. Let's pay. They got me. They got me. Look. I know when I've been got. And I was got. I was got. Sometimes you get got. You gotta appreciate when you're got. Alright. Crucias. No attacks. Let's discard this Faithless Looting. And let's just get a land. Choop. For a Crucias. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll put him in the command zone. Of course we will. Opponent has a lot of non-creatures here. No attacks. Let's get something greater. Awaken the Erstwhile. That is a cute one. If they don't play Shieldred, I might be awakening the Erstwhile. Gale. Okay. Return instant some of your hand. Okay. Well, I can't cast it this turn. Unless they kill a zombie, that would be interesting. All gonna come out in the wash. Specialize. Okay, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 2. Okay. Got it. Seasoned Pyromancer is interesting. What if we just made we can make 4 zombies, they make 3 zombies? Let's do it. I ain't scared. I ain't scared a bit. Now, whether or not I should be scared is different. Solve the equation? I'd say that's bad news. This guy looks like Matt Hardy. You know, like latter-day Matt Hardy. The whole deal. The head, the beard, the get-up. Gotta get inspiration from somewhere, I guess. River's Rebuke. Oh, that will make us lose the game. Probably should figure out something to do about that. Alright, well. They're all going bye-bye, so let's kill them. Crucias is going to stand back. He's just gonna take 12. Respect. And we will try to rebuild. And there goes those zombies. So now opponent draws 7 and then we just lose. It is the Rusko way. It's the Rusko way. I actually... The crazy thing is I actually felt pretty good. You know. If they didn't get to do this. If they didn't get to draw 7. Or... Oh. Now... That's just not right. That's just not right. You're not supposed to just... We're not supposed to draw that. We're the hero in this story, not the villain. Okay, on on the draw against Muldrotha the Gravetide. Well, I'm going to keep this because we have our Dying to Serve and a Phyrexian Arena. So that is a nice combo. Dying to Serve really sweet in this deck. We obviously got to see it a bit. One of the center tapped. We just want to... That's a good card, too. We will hold... We're going to hold our cycle things to be able to do during our opponent's turn. What do they think about countering this? Pain. Pain. That is rough. I really wanted that Dying to Serve. They messed me up here. This is like my favorite card in this deck. You should get to make zombies at least once a turn. Once a turn cycle. Alright, well, we gotta play our commander. Oh god, you gonna counter this too? Are we playing counter spells? Counter spells, kill spells, Crucias? Alright. Oh, we need to get a land, so we'll discard this one. Alright. We have Go for the Throat for their first Muldrotha. There's always more. Liliana. Alright.
No more distractions.
Yep.
Off you go.
We'll put it in the command zone. That's fine. Fire Temper, that would have been able to kill it too. Now the fun thing is... Yeah, we'll keep that swamp. We will kill it on our turn. Because what they're going to do is they're going to be clever, and they're going to plus, and then we're going to discard Fiery Temper and blast Liliana's face right off. As she deserves. It's nothing personal. I actually quite like Liliana, but... I'm just saying the reality of the situation here. All right. And don't play nonsense like that.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm tired of her secrets. Do we want to keep this treasure? Because we could discard it during our turn and keep the treasure. Let's discard these... just one? Yeah. Let's discard this. Okay. 1, 2... Draw these. Get Liliana. I know she's just gonna come back.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Okay? I know that. I am fully hyper aware that she's just gonna come back. So is Lotus Cobra. Maybe she goes upstairs, we can discard this. Alright, no attacks. Okay. So you get Lotus Cobra and Liliana. Or Garrick. Or Garrick. Okay. Garrick's at 2, which we could, of course, like, kind of kill. Alright. You're back. No attacks. It's just so miserable. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. I'll be honest. Kai's ghost form is just absolutely brutal. As they kill it, they just play the Kai's ghost form back on it. Now he's making wolfies. Liliana's, she's back.
Enough with the mysteries.
Enough with the mysteries, huh? Alright. Blazing Root Walla, you did great. We'll draw that. Okay. No blocks. Okay. Feed the swarm. That's not bad. God, it's so miserable. It's also miserable. Okay. I need 8 mana. I have 7 mana. Because I need to make a copy of this. I guess I can do this post-combat. If I attack here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm floundering. Whatever. Yeah, sure. You go back in the command zone. Like, I can kill one of these, but it doesn't matter. I can attack for 7, but it doesn't matter. I want to attack myself. I don't know what the correct line was. I'm wholly unsure. Like, I can feed the swarm this and then go for the throat it, and then what? I don't kill their planeswalkers, and then they spend their turn playing Muldrotha and then playing Kaya's ghost form. It's just miserable. It's just all miserable. Guess we do it on their... No, I'll do it now. I don't care. Whatever. All right. Yeah, we're just dead. There's no way out. There's never a way out. There's never once been a way out. Kai's ghost form is back. Oh, we got a land to play? Yeah, we got a land. Oh, and it's a tap land. Get a black, play Kaya's ghost form, doopity doopity doo. We are dead. Good game. Well, I told him it was a good game. We'll keep it between us that it was not. Okay, we are first against Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa. We will keep this. We have 3 lands. This is a land. And we have 2 Madness cards. Madness cards are the bread and butter here. I don't know if they're more bread or more butter, but probably more butter because they make things smooth. But also bread because they're quite tasty when you eat them. Oh, I like this little fellow. This is at the beginning of your end step if you discard a card. So of course this triggers also at the beginning of your end step. Okay. Crucias. I will trade this thing with your Paradise Druid, but I doubt you will. Okay. And we're going to get something bigger. So, because nothing was discarded, it doesn't see this being done. Oh, you think that's nice. Just wait. Just you wait. Vraska. Okay. I hope you go upstairs.
Before I make you
You can kill this if you want. It's just going to come back.
want the phone, consider it done.
We'll move it to the old command zone. Okay. Ooh, Containment Construct is a nice one for when we discard non-madness cards. Okay. So we want to flip this. So we're going to discard a card. We're going to kill this. And we're going to discard Reckless Worm. Surprise! Reckless Worm has madness. Always did. That is dead. Time to go attacking. 1 here, 2 here. And then at the end of our turn, this is going to flip. And now this is a 3/3. Whenever it attacks, we drain our opponent for 1 life. Which is just great. You know, I think we're just going to be... we're just going to be chilling. See what our opponent does. Yeah, we'll get busy here. Go ahead. You got to settle the wreckage? On Infernal Grasp? That's fine. Yeah, we'll play Containment Construct now. Memory Lapse? Sure. That's all fine with me. That is all fine. I'm going to do the same thing again next turn, but if you play a creature instead, I'm just going to kill it with Murderous Rider. Alright. Here we go. Gonna attack, get that trigger. Okay. Another target thing gains indestructible. Well, I'm going to swiftly end you. I'm going to swiftly end your whole career. Yeah. It gains indestructible. Okay. Alright. We're going to put him to 3. Which is a really, really good life total for our opponent to be at. It's the 3rd best life total. Second best is 2, best is 1. And now they're at the best life total. And you would say, isn't 0 the best life total? But yeah, but then they're not our opponent. Then they were our former opponent. Opponent goes out in a respectful way. Shock and Thoughtseize, and we can respect that. Alright, we get to play our good friend, Radek Talzealot. And I think I'm going to keep this. This has a very... The upside on this hand is just astronomical. We get to kill their first knight, which we will just do now. We don't want any untapped shenanigans. We're going to play Black Market Connections. We are not going to play Black Market Connections. We'll pay 2. Alright, here we go. Let's... Friction Flesh Gorger, and then we could get something smaller. I kind of want to keep Liliana. Lesser, please. That is lesser than 7. Let's go attacking. And let's play Bony Boy. Then we're going to discard Asylum Visitor. We're going to get lesser. Got a land. Excellent. And then we're going to play Asylum Visitor. And things are coming up. They're just coming up. Crippling Fear. That's not nice. Alright, well. Liliana, Antelope. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the Antelope call. Alright. Liliana it is. This is what you wanted. You wanted to clear the field. Sheoldred. Yeah, we'll stop on our upkeep and kill that. Nah, homie. We're not about it. Sweltering Suns, huh? Let's get rid of Sweltering Suns. And then we're gonna cycle Easy Prey and try to hit a land drop. Oh, okay. That's fine. Ruthless Sniper is a sweet one. Okay. So this just has hexproof. Alright. We'll go upstairs. We'll discard the sniper. Now here, the only problem is they can spend their turn and kill Liliana. The good news is Archfiend, once we get this down and then we can start discarding cards every turn. Ooh, they're not going to kill Liliana. Oh, that's very interesting. It's like if they have 2 creature lands over there. But they could have taken her out. They get Blacklands Paragon, my favorite. Choose a non-land card. I bet it's going to be Crucias, Titan of the Waves. History of Mali. That's what they got. Okay. Okay. It is our turn. And we are going to shrink their board. Because this says whenever we discard another card, which we are going to do right now. Shrink them.
You're doing things my way.
We're going to shrink them next turn, too. No! No! What a draw from our opponent. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, that was bad news. That was really bad. That was really, really bad news. I think we might be dying now.
Only think
God, they got back-to-back History Benalias? Unreal. Wow. Wow. They draw a kill spell for this too? Oh, no. Our opponent is absolutely on one. Gosh. Well, I mean... Yeah, we're dead. That's amazing. Right on. Right on. I wish I got to see what their last card was, but we don't. We don't get to see it. Wow. What a couple of draws. We are on the play against Yarok the Desecrated, and we have a couple of badness cards, so we will keep it. Yeah, we'll keep lands. Lands are good to keep because you can specifically turn them into non-lands, which is quite good. Lotus Cobra. Man, I wish I could. This is the. I mean, we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it next turn. We'll discard the Kitchen Imps. Let's go Lesser. Sweltering Suns. Not bad, but not exactly what we want. So they're gonna get to 4 mana this turn. Then we will be able to Insatiable Gorgers. Discarding that for Madness. Really wish we could have just curved into playing that, but Urtai Resurrected. Okay. And they're going to take care of our commander. Yeah, right on. Opponent saying, would I like trade this kitchen out? Is Sweltering Sun's going to get better? I'm going to say it's not. So, we'll I mean, it's really a 2-for-1 because this is a card. It did not cost us a card. It basically cantripped when it entered the battlefield, so. Black Market Connections, that is a good one. No question about it. Okay. Conspiracy Theorist. Let's actually play Dabriel. And that maybe we can find the one that makes our stuff cost less. Return 2 random creatures from your graveyard to your hand. They get +1. I only have 1 in there. You can emblem with creatures get +2. You can emblem with Davril has +2 draw a card. These are all pretty mediocre ones. We'll do this. Sacrifice 2 permanents. Spells cost a black to cast. Beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each creature you control. That one. We'll find more life. Right? You always find more life. It's the easiest resource. In this format, they give you 25 to start. Mana's much harder to come by. The Risen Reef. He is risen. And he found a land. Now that is just annoying because our opponent knows... They know that we want to draw a card. They know that. But yet... I mean, we're going to kill it, but that's not the point. That's not at all the point. The point is, it was really annoying that they did that. I'll draw a card for 2. Okay. I would like to take another offer, please. 1 Davriel offer. Man, Yarok is really, really cool.
I deal with demons. You are nothing.
So, Davriel's gonna go to 1. We'll kill Yarok. Search for Azcanta, okay. Not going to lose a needle life. Alright. I would like to accept an offer. Manor, Guardian, no. Return a creature with the highest mana, no. Whenever you draw a card, gain 2. I like that one. Sacrifice 2 permanents. Opponent's creatures get +1/+1. Whenever you draw a card, exile the top 2. I guess we'll make our opponent's creatures bigger. I don't love that. If we're all being honest with each other, but... Alright, let's draw 2. Okay, both of those lands enter the battlefield tapped. So, in that case, let's get rid of the Conspiracy Theorist and Deadly Dispute. Gain some life. Go for this Throat. Your Throat is no more. Really would have liked to hit an untapped land so we could have discarded this Reckless Worm, but... You know, we put these tap lands into our deck, so... I feel like we got what was coming to us. Opponent is going to 14. I'm sure they have a way to also gain life. Davriel biting the dust. Yep. Sorry, he did good. He did good. Liliana, okay. Oh, you just bringing Yarog back? Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize he was in there. Clearly, I was not fully paying attention. Okay. They got a land. They get 2 scries? Seems unfair. I think I want to cycle this. I do get to gain a life. Alright. Oh, they don't have an emblem their creatures get bigger? It just happened? It just happened one time? Oh, that was an easy pick. Easy peasy pick. Gaining all this life. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I wish we had untapped land. Alright, let's play Fel Spectre. Put a little pressure on their life total here. Alright, Croxa. I mean, they're going to gain some life with Yarok. I know that. But we're gonna pressure it. We're gonna pressure it a little bit. We did let them flip their search. Although I guess we didn't really let them. I have 8 cards in there now, so they had 6. They could have just. Oh, did they flipped one? Okay, all right. So we let them have it. That's something to note. Opponent is getting slim on cards. Have anything spicy in here to reanimate? Okay. Urtai. Okay. Chupacabra. That finds its way into their graveyard. That could be pretty good. Alright, we'll take 7. They'll go to 13. Ooh. I don't likey that at all. Alright. Portal to Phyrexia. I appreciate the work that you've done. But I believe it is time for you to go. Fel Spectre? Okay. I guess we'll discard this. Gotcha! Look at us. Look how tricksy we are. Oh no, it was 2 triggers? Okay, that's fine. I cannot madness this one. Okay. They drain us for a few. This is a big old Fel Spectre. Just a zombie. Euro, they get 100 triggers off of that. Yep, there they are. Alright. They found that life that they didn't have. Which is bad news for us. This whole game has turned into bad news. To be fair, maybe we valued Davriel too much. Perhaps. We do have our madness cards, which is exactly what we wanted. It is what we requested. We said 1 madness card, please. Our deck was like, no problem. Here you go. It's a bunch of draft cards, but they say the words madness on them. By the way, your opponent's going to be playing a bunch of mythic rares. Yes, yes, put those in the deck. Oh, Lord. And Aether Channeler? I like how Aether... That was the problem. The final straw was Aether Channeler. Not the fact that they could Croxa us or Kenshidopes. But they did get the Aether Channeler, so they get to bounce both of these. Now I'm just going to play this and madness them again. You fool. Our opponent is such a... What a fool our opponent is. Gosh. So foolish as we go to 7. If they go to 28. We've yet to lose... I don't think we've lost any life to that yet. So, you know, small victories. We lose 2, but then we're going to gain the 2 back. We'll discard these 2. And these triggers. Don't forget about Fel Spectre. Yeah, don't forget. I'll pay for this one. Can't pay for this one. You sadly go to the graveyard. It's so sad, it's like, I'll go over here. You didn't love me enough. Planner Incision. I'm not even, honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm really just jealous that they have Yarok. It's just such a cool card. We are dead. We're gonna let them, as their final act, be ravenous Chupacabra-ing, and we'll take it in stride. We are on the play against the Royal Scions, the world-famous Royal Scions, and we're gonna keep. We got some pretty spicy ones here. Edgar's Awakening, which is a reanimate, but it's a raise dead if you discard it. So, very, very clever. The most clever. We're gonna duress on turn 2. Yeah, we'll duress and then play this Malakir Rebirth on turn 2. On top, what do we got? Lightning Bolt. But that kills my commander. We can't let them have that. Okay. I don't want to discard any of these madness things. I think we're going to discard Bone Crusher Giant. And we're going to get lesser. Okay, Conspiracy Theorist. I got a theoristy. A theory. A theory about the theorist. Okay. You know what would be a really cool draw? Like Faithless Soothing, or something that let me discard a card, and then I could discard Incorrigible Youths. Okay. I don't, though. I don't have that. And instead, we'll just play the Theorist, and we'll attack our opponent's Planeswalker. We'll discard Reckless Worm. We will get something lesser than. And we're going to go ahead and cast the Worm. Now, if our opponent's got a big sweeper here, I would say that that's bad news. Like a 4-mana sweeper. Maybe it kills their Planeswalker too. Maybe it's like Storm's Wrath. You know. We discarded Niv Mizzet. I see they don't have time for Niv Mizzet. A Braid killing our commander, that's probably fair. Yeah, I would say that's fair. Discard one or more cards if you do draw a card. I would really like to draw a land. I don't think they have a 4, an instant speed 4, so we're gonna bank on the fact that they don't. We will discard this and then draw a card. Okay. We'll pay black. Get back Bone Crusher Giant. Still are into the Royal. Okay. Man, that's super sick. We could discard this, and you don't do it for its madness. What do we need to discard here? Wander in Death. Could have had the Wander in Death. We just need mana this game. Rao, Viceroy, buddy. Going upstairs. Still, I'm asking nicely for a bone shards would also be good. I would accept bone shards. I'd probably accept bone shards the most, in fact. Alright. It's clear that's not going to happen. Raider's Wake and Bone Crusher Giant. I just got to keep all these madness cards. I'm like legally have to do it. No, we can't pay or anything. God, we're just so choked on mana, which is sad because we've never had more madness cards in our hand. We have 5. We basically had 6 this game. We don't have any lands. In a deck full of looting. Oh, are we getting swept yet? Is it time? Is it time? Okay. All right. Pay 1. Discard Fiery Temper. Madness. Ral, please. We're overdoing it, but if they can only kill one thing. Okay. All right. A tapped land. I think we just needed more basics in this deck. Discover the formula. That is scary. So they made 7 cards, all cost 1 less. Probably like 6 non-lands. I'd say that's not what we want. That's not what we want. They haven't played much to the board. Things can change in a hurry because it's not like we have the firmest grip on this battlefield. Quite the opposite, in fact. Hell Mongrel. This is just great art. Robbie Trevino, A+. A+ art, A+ use of color. Just really great. I love everything about this. I don't care that this is digital. It looks fantastic. Great art style. Okay, well, our opponent has 8 cards in their hand. Maybe they are paralyzed with options. Whenever someone has so many cards in their hand and they can't think of things, I think of them looking at the shirts at Dan Flash's. you know, it's too complicated. The patterns. Don't say they're not complicated, because they are. They are. Okay.
Let me synthesize the facts.
Play to land. They're juicing their clock. I do think that they actually have some complicated plays here. Storm's Wrath, yep. That one we saw coming from a ways away. Bojuka Bog is nice. We're just gonna play out Necrogoyf, and we're gonna shrink the Necrogoyf just by like 1, 2. Okay. They gotta discard a card. Discard Magma Opus. When they almost could cast Magma Opus, when they could cast Magma Opus, which means really, really bad news for us.
Plan for the trials ahead.
Chandra, okay.
You and I are gonna take him out. Drop, drop, and roll won't help you, buddy.
All right. So, I think we're going to play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Actually, let's play this Fireforged Automaton first. And I would imagine this is going to get a counterspell. Essence Scatter? Okay, sure. No. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. What do you think about this one? Okay, this one's okay? Okay enough? Alright, we might be able to get some hot madness action on our turn if Fable the Mirror Breaker gets to stick around. Okay, they're returning the token.
Today's my lucky day.
Okay. Oh, Fable, that was what they revealed. So, we might not be so lucky.
Enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
We might not be so lucky. Okay, maybe we are. Maybe we are. Maybe we do get to be so lucky. They know the Reckless Worm's in our hand. What about the Utes? Did they know the Utes were in our hand? I would like to play. To pay for that. And yes, next up, yes, I would like to pay for this. Let's try to kill Chandra. I imagine we got a chump block. Or some other way of dealing with this. Presumably. Sublime Epiphany. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, that dealt with it. It did not deal with it.
Plan is crystallizing.
Improbable Alliance. I assume that was their draw. Callous Dismissal. Okay, but maybe they're just going to clock us.
Yup, you're going down.
I mean, we could be, you know, I mean, they basically have lethal. Okay. All right, so do we play this? Or do we play Hell Mongrel, discard a card? Okay, so... Alright, let's try to play Hell Mongrel. Oh, we're just... We can't... We could Madness back Fiery Temper, but... We can Madness back Fiery Temper, but we can play this, get it back, but we can't cast it. So I think we're just dead. Okay, they are drawing and discarding. We do have a Waste Not.
What is my strategy?
Well, they added mana. Okay.
This'll be easy.
Okay. Before they go to combat, we are going to discard here. Yeah, we're at 5. Okay, draw and then discard. They discard another land, we get more mana. They do, okay. Alright. We're going to discard here. We're going to play this, make a red. Yeah. That gets plus. Do it again. Discard here. Play this. Alright. Come on. I'm gonna go to 1. Land, okay. Faith of the Devoted, that can drain them some. So we can return an instant or a sorcery, which Fiery Temper. Basically, I'm just making sure that, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That would drain them. Okay, so we gotta pay 1 though, so we can't do that. All right, discard here. Madness. Play its Madness. Okay. Get back Fiery Temper. Discard a card, which is going to be Fiery Temper. Fiery Temper here. Pay. Make a copy of Revolutionist. Get back Fiery Temper. Discard a card, which is going to be Fiery Temper. Cast Fiery Temper here. I don't think this is enough. I think we're still short. I think we're still short. But you know what? We're not gonna go down without a fight. Quite the opposite. Now, if that last card was a second Fiery Temper in our in our deck, I think we would we would have it. They probably just have a bounce spell. Oh gosh. Okay. So close. Good game. I can live with that being my last turn. I can live with it. An opponent's just like, let me get out of dodge. I don't blame them. Good game. Good game. All right, so that was Crucias, and man, we ran up against some tough competition, but I really, really love this deck. Shout out to a couple of really awesome cards, specifically Dying to Serve. This card is great. Faith of the Devoted, we never really got to have going, but that's a really sweet one too, to add some extra reach. Terminal Agony, I love the name because it's like Terminate, because when you discard it, it is just Terminate. You pay a black and a red. And shout out to our commander, Crucias. This is a super sweet card. I definitely think that Madness is the way to go. We added some other like cycling and discarding themes to go with it, which I think is nice. And a couple of cards I just want to play with, like Awaken the Erstwhile. Would have worked that time if if we didn't have a River's Rebuke. But yeah, I definitely think that the Madness angle is the way to go with this commander, and I definitely recommend it. This is probably the most fun of the 5 new legends in Alchemy Brothers War that have come out. They're all pretty good. We've played each of them. Let me know in the comments which is your favorite from among those 5. Thank you all so much for watching and your continued support. If you have not yet, make sure to like this video. It always helps. Feed it to the algorithm. It's a hungry beast. And of course, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any more Historic Brawl, any Commander, any Cube, any Gladiator, all the best singleton formats that Magic has to offer. If you're not following me on my social media channels, you can do that right here. That way you don't miss anything when I post other content on non-YouTube places. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Justin Parnell. We'll see you next time.